So I ran a race today. Some days I'm really proud of the decisions I've made in my life, and other times I think I have the dumbest hobbies in the world. So it's about 6:30 a.m. and I'm about to go out to Central Park and run up Harlem Hill 3 times. I'm about to run a half marathon the day after a snowstorm with a couple of other people that apparently also think this is a good idea. They weren't sure if they were going to do this race just because it's treacherous. I mean, I'm slipping around on slush here now, but I don't know. We got the note at 5:30 this morning saying that everything is a go, so I'm assuming that the course itself is not covered with really treacherous stuff. But walking along the sidewalk here, there's black ice, and if I die, I die. So I still find the idea of running to be weird. Thanks, life. It's still odd. I mean, I've been doing it for 4 or 5 years now, and like seriously, like regularly. I don't know if seriously is the right word. But to get out and do something, I still feel self-conscious when I run. I still feel like it's nice to be part of a club. It's nice to be part of the New York Roadrunners world. It's big, it's expensive. You know, these races are not cheap, but what they are is they give you a sense that what you're doing is something other people are doing. I'm not sure what this whole running thing is supposed to be about for me. I don't get that it's... I know people do things for fun, and I do things for fun. This isn't... Fun isn't exactly the right word. I'm not aiming to be hot, because I'm 52 and hot really isn't a thing in the same way it was when I was like 25. And even then, I don't know. I want to be alert. I want to be okay when I'm older. I want to be sharp of mind and not completely decrepit. Yeah, I guess that's the thing. You know, I'm gonna be a dad. I want to be a good dad that can carry his kids and stuff. Oh, well, here we go. The train is arriving. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's see if we can figure it out today. I've got 2 hours on the road running around trying to think that out. Let's see. All right. Nice long read here. I guess this is our new home now.
Mad cold out here.
Setting some very modest goals for this half marathon. My main goal is just to not die. My second goal is to not run. I can't run too fast. I just don't want to run too fast. I have no interest in running fast. I want to run slow as possible. Slow as possible. That's all I care about. And yeah. I mean, if I can run the second half faster than the first half, it's called negative splits, then that would be great. I do not care one whit about my time today. It is cold. Holy crap, it is cold. People are just shivering in place everywhere they stand. Man, we better live long and happy and smart or something. That's the only way this is going to work. All right, here goes. So the day wound up being lovely. It was a really great day. The first hour was a little cold and kind of slushy and weird, and then it warmed up a little bit. And, you know, when you're running, you run and you get a little warm a little bit. And suddenly everything is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. And yeah, I like running in slightly cold weather. This was slightly colder than I was used to, but that was me. But, you know, people had a great time. And considering that they had rejiggered the course so that we had to go up Harlem Hill 3 times. Harlem Hill, if you don't know, is the hardest part of the course. It's a demoralizingly large hill in the middle of Central Park. And because of construction, instead of going up it twice, we had to go up it 3 times to finish this half marathon. Good old school Fred Lebow. But I made it. I made it, and it was fine. It was great. I had done a little bit of training. I'd taken the entire month of December basically off, just because my life has been that way, and I didn't feel like it. I made negative splits. I ran the second half faster than the first half, which is not something I'm good at. I don't do that. That's not a thing that I have ever been able to do, is keep my urge to run fast in check long enough that I can run the second half of a race faster than the first half of a race. That's not a thing that I've ever done. And so I'm just delighted that I was able to get something like that done. It actually speaks well to possibly a sense of discipline that, frankly, this year I am definitely going to need. It's good to understand that overtaking the next hill or passing that one douchebag-looking guy that's 50 yards ahead of you, that's not the point of a race. The point of a race is to get to the end in the best time possible and without completely wrecking yourself. That's what you're looking to do. And that's something I'm still learning how to do, and that's going to be my plan for this year, is to learn discipline and patience through running. But yeah, the day wound up being really nice. Now I have to eat something and get a nap that doesn't last all day, and then we get to talk about work. I'm really excited to talk about work. But today went well.